Who do I want? I guess he'll just go with more fire stuff. Hell, give me something good from my gambling scratch card. Fuck, that's not good, brother. Come on, dog. Literally.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Want some? Sometimes stopping to take a break can help you go further.
Okay, 60 poly from that. Scratch card done. Oh, I can't get either of those two today. That's a bit sad. Unlucky. I have to wait till tomorrow to get all that done. Alright. Time to collect the normal bullshit now. This one, yeah. Gotta work on getting Haramasa nice and strong, baby. Whack, 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 whack.
What a pain. Avoid it.
Stand still. Trying to
Ow. Hey Sando, how are you? Happy New Year, by the way. Yes, it's 2025 now. Have you ruined 2025 yet, or is it still going well for you?
Nowhere is fast.
My 2025 so far has been okay, but I have a lack of sleep going. Couldn't go to sleep for some reason last night, so it just took me a while. Slightly sleep deprived, not gonna lie. You're gonna be 40 this year, Zando. I thought you were closer to my age and Mal's age. I'm gonna be 30 this year.
What a pain.
Yeah, you're getting up there. Is there anything I should watch out for in my 30s? Is my body gonna start falling apart all of a sudden?
Orders received. Pressure K-22. Maximum firepower. You're under arrest. Don't mess up my man.
My back and knees will never be as they are now. Oh no. Luckily, I haven't had any back problems yet. I always hear people like complaining about their backs, but I haven't had issues so far. My knees, on the other hand, I will be slightly worried about,
What a pain.
because I feel like my knees are much worse than my back at times.
stay calm now.
But yeah, on one hand I'm like, yay, I'll be 30. On the other hand, it's like, oh god, I'm already gonna be 30. Because 30 is when my parents had me. So like, my parents, basically at my age, are having a second kid. Meanwhile,
Hurry it up.
I am single and alone, and cannot afford a house. I was thinking about getting a house, and then I like looked at housing prices last night, and how much the mortgage payments would be per month, and I'm like, huh, I can't afford this shit at all.
Out of the way. Better done.
So I'm just trying to think of what I'll do for housing. I'll probably, I guess, stay in the apartment life, but over the next few months I have to decide whether I want to keep staying here where I currently am, or if I want to upgrade to a like 2-bedroom apartment.
No worries, boss.
Your oldest stepsister has a daughter. Their daughter has 2 kids. Oh my gosh. 2 kids at like 19?
Stop resisting.
I cannot imagine that. Yeah, one of my best friends has his 2nd kid on the way. It's due in a few months. Then a couple of my other friends have started having kids as well. But I'm with you. I'm on the I can barely keep myself alive. It's part of the reason I don't have a pet too. Because I feel like that would be too much effort for me. Plus I'm just allergic to both cats and dogs. So that rules out the most common pets.
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
I don't want to replenish materials. I can get that done next time. Okay. New warm-up exercises. Let's go. So bad with Aramasa, man.
What's this?
Pew pew. Go.
Double grip. Pleasure. Hold again. Fine.
Hi, Mike. Enjoy your lunch and shopping with kids, but also bye.
Arrow flight through.
I should be on for a few hours. I'm thinking about going for about 30 hours or so. That's at least my goal. I am slightly sleep deprived, so it's possible I'll end it a bit earlier than that, but we'll just play it out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure last night it was too humid and I couldn't sleep. And like the 2 nights before that, the people who live above me have been moving in.
Arrows in flight.
So I've been dealing with them, you know, probably like building furniture and stuff, so there's been lots of noise. Like literally, I think it was Monday night, they were, sounded like they were making furniture or something at like 2 a.m.
You ready to hand?
And it was like, huh.
Don't worry,
So I didn't get much sleep that night. Then the night after I slept decently, but it was on and off. And then last night I started just struggling to sleep because anytime the humidity is like higher than 80%, my body's like, no, you don't want to sleep. The humidity was like 89% last night. Oh, see, last night I went to bed. I went to bed at like 1, which is like my normal bedtime. But I didn't fall asleep until after 2, and then I woke up at like 7:30. So I'm like running on 5 hours of sleep or so. God, I hate when the camera messes up slightly. Then I'm like, where the heck am I? I can't see the enemy.
100. Ever heard the whistle arrows in flight?
So how is everybody's Christmas and New Year's, by the way? My Christmas went really well. The one problem that I ran into was I was cleaning my keyboard, because I got a keyboard cleaner kit for Christmas. And my keyboard was super dirty, so I'm like, okay, I'll start pulling the caps out and cleaning it up, finally, because I've never done that before. So I'm pulling out all the keys, and everything's going fine. And then I'm like, okay, I have like all the small keys out. I'm like, I'll start going for the big ones. I pull out the backspace, perfectly fine. It comes out. And then I go for the enter one. And the enter one's like giving some resistance. And I'm like, huh, that's a bit weird. But I've heard that the big keys are hard to take out because they have stabilizers in them. So I am like, okay, I'll keep going. So I keep, pulling on it. And I finally get it to pop out. The bad part, though, was that the stabilizer also popped out. And so it was only half the side that popped out, so I'm like, okay. I can just probably slip the stabilizer back into place here, and I shouldn't have any issues, right? So I'm like looking at it, trying to see if I can get that. Basically what a stabilizer is just a little metal piece of metal that goes into some plastic, and it helps let your key not wiggle as much. So I was like, okay, I'll just be able to stick it back in, right? No, I really couldn't, because there was no way to slide it in at all. I would have had to unbend the metal to slide it through the like plastic sheath it was in. So I ended up like calling my parents, and I'm like, hey, do you guys know how to fix this at all? They had no idea. They've never done anything like this before, which, understandable, but still a bit sad.
Let's start the experiment. Touch my tail.
So then I was like, okay, what if I instead just take the whole thing out?
Need something?
So that's what I did. I currently don't have a stabilizer in my enter key, and honestly, it's not too bad. I can't really complain. I thought it was gonna be awful. The only time I notice it is like if I flick the side of my enter key, it wiggles a bit more. But other than that, it's working perfectly fine. Which was very surprising to me.
Hold it there. You can't let it get away again.
Yeah, other than that issue, I basically had a perfect Christmas. It's pretty quiet, it was just home alone. Talked with my extended family and stuff, called them, but other than that, just opened gifts and chilled. Wait, oh my god, you were jumping on me. Didn't even notice.
I won't miss.
has so much health. Basically working on hard mode quests to get a polychrome.
This little one is so cute.
Because I'm trying to save up for certain characters that are coming out later this month. So if I can just get enough polychrome, I can basically guarantee I get both characters I want.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
With a clear mind, arrows fly through. I won't miss.
Initial impulse.
Got the raging blade!
Alright, boy. Was that fast enough to get all 3 stars? That's the question here. Come on, S rank. Oh, thank God. I did not want to do that one again. Ice and electric, let's go.
I'm here, so we're good.
Touch my tail? What a bother.
I'm at your disposal.
That should be good.
Be careful.
Oh my God. Started just by charging at me? Come on, game.
It's amazing power. Now's not the time for fangirling. Focus on dealing with it. A couple more.
My apologies. Time to hunt.
Go.
Okay, then. Trouble soon. Support has arrived.
How crude is this? Amateurs. Time to clean the field.
Right in front of you! You three evil monsters! I'll just explode! Dare you hit a lady no more! Come on, everyone! It's running out of energy! Hope this
Yes, all the characters are talking in the background because these were story missions that I'm now just redoing on hard mode to get more polychrome for my pulls. So I've technically already beaten all these levels before. Just doing them all again. Another ice and electric weakness. So I get to keep the same team. That's what I like, baby. Not having to change anything.
A battle of real bros! I better take things seriously! Don't underestimate me! Witness my power!
Die, you silly robot. Okay, dead.
Why did you run away from
Only a minute though. Should be good.
Really want to know? You must defend me first.
Every effort counts!
I'll fight your roadhouse.
Oh, come on.
Sharknami! Out of the way. Support has arrived.
Easy. Goal is an S rank on literally all of these. So if you ever see something that's not an S rank, it means I fucked up somehow. Ice and ether weakness. We'll just keep Grace out for the anomaly debuffs. Too lazy to change the team. And if it bites me in the butt, oh well.
Take this.
I think I might actually be doing these story quests in reverse order. I'm not honestly sure. It at least feels that way. It's been so long since I've originally done these, I can't remember for the life of me.
Okay. Take this. How annoying. Get blood!
One thing I'm super excited about is, originally I was using OBS's Twitch chat to see you guys, but it would never put in the 7TV emotes that I had installed. So now I'm just using the pop out from Twitch, so I get to see all the 7TV emotes, so I see all the highs and buys. And literally all the 7TV emotes that I decided to put in. Because I noticed that last stream, I think Mallory had come in and used one of the 7TV emotes and I just didn't see it. I was very sad on the inside. Because I had spent a good, like, hour going through 7TV emotes one day, choosing different ones, so that we'd have a good selection and then I couldn't even see them myself.
Don't blame me if you get hurt.
Dude, I do not remember these story missions at all. Like, why is Nekomata talking? I don't remember Nekomata being part of chapter 2.
He's heading that way. Run him down.
Like, I think in the story we are like chasing a robot. But why is Nekomata talking? I thought this was all Bellabog Industries people. should have used a fire team here, I'm assuming. But I didn't check it before going into it.
Clear out.
Because my ice guys are not doing that much damage
Shark Nami.
comparatively to what they could be. I wonder if they'll ever change this where it stops kicking you out when, like, the day ends. Because it's pretty annoying when I'm trying to go through all these and it's like, nope, you're gonna get kicked out and have to go to sleep
Time for another win.
and then run back to the computer.
Time for some self-care. Hey, don't look down on me.
Only the brave will. Okay, let's get ready.
There's so many ethereals teleporting here. Doesn't look great. I hope we can hang in there. Do you really think some pesky ethereals can stop me? Ah. Yep. Yep.
I'll keep it burning.
Okay, I'm definitely doing these story missions in reverse order. But I do not remember the first half of this chapter's story.
This prison is really. Ollie must be close. Ethereals are never ending.
Who is Ollie? Feel like I need a refresher on the whole story now. I thought I had it down pretty well. But I guess not. Come on, man.
The flames follow my blood.
Feeling fired up?
Dude, I thought these hard missions would actually be more difficult than they are. I mean, it might be because all my guys are max level. So they're like all level 60 and the recommended for all these is only 56, but...
I'm here, Sorika.
Need something?
I only handle technical matters.
You want a glass of milk?
Is it time to clock out?
We fighting? Take me.
Let's fire. Let's light this hollow up.
Ready? Max potential
And I have work tomorrow, and I am not ready to go back at all. I've been off since like the middle of December because I took a bunch of PTO, and then we just had holiday time for about a week at my job.
Yeah, I'm here.
So I haven't worked in half a month at this point, and I have enjoyed it off, but somehow it still feels like it hasn't been long enough. I also have no idea what I'll be doing at work tomorrow. I'm assuming my boss will like have a meeting and be like, hey, this is what I want you guys working on, but if he doesn't, it will be a pretty boring day. Which might not be too bad, but... And I'm hoping either tomorrow or Friday I'll start working on my panels on the stream. Probably like come up with a stream schedule for the year and start just putting some facts and information in my panels below so that people can actually know things about me. Obviously it won't be complete until I get my PNG tuber finished, and that probably will not be for another few months. Gonna be commissioning the artist hopefully in the next few days. I don't know when she's back from her trip exactly, but once that gets going, I'll be pretty excited. And then at some point in the future this year, I'll have a little PNG tuber instead of being completely unknown without anything.
Ready.
Dude, on some of these, I'm not expecting to get an S rank, and then I'm still getting the S ranks. And it's like, okay, cool. Oh, I forgot to change my team. Definitely would have selected other people for this. My Hero Masa isn't even totally built out. faster. No.
Clear mind. Arrows fly true.
I'm here. Oh, this little one is so cute. I'll just explode. Be careful.
A clear shot.
You ready?
Make way.
Ready? Let's line up.
Easy, Clef. Assuming I did it in time. Oh, it was 3:30 I had to beat it in? It's not hard at all. No. See, this is what I mean. It just makes you go to bed at the end of every night. Then you have to run back to the machine. Made sense back in the day when you couldn't arbitrarily change the time. But they let you arbitrarily change the time these days. So, it doesn't really matter. Okay, I've collected all that stuff. Collected all that. Just have to do all the hard mode ones. What's Ether? I don't have a good Ether team.
Only the brave will win.
I'm here, so we're good.
So I'll just use my default good team. Hopefully they add a good Ether character into the game soon. Not sure what all the characters coming out, what their types are. I think one of the new ones might be an Ether support though, so if that's correct, I will be excited.
What's your honor really worth?
That it? Oh well.
Not even close.
Gotcha now.
Ready. Back to get it.
Flames fade, ash remains. Dodge.
I won't budge. That's one step.
I pledge my honor!
Punch.
There's no retreat now. Brighter than fire.
Fire. There we go. Even getting the close-up on Bernice's ass. Amazing. Electric anything? I guess I can
Only the brave will win.
I only
change to
handle
my
technical
electric
matters.
units.
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
don't know if they're much better though, honestly.
Ready.
Take them down and retrieve the evidence.
Die. That's so tanky.
Clear mind. Arrows fly through.
Ready?
Quick, narrow.
Not too bad. I'm making good time. Wait, what was this week too? Ice and Ether.
I only handle
Finally,
at your
my
disposal.
ice unit, my favorite.
Is it?
Right, okay.
Whoa! Don't come any closer!
I can hear the suspect. Let's go. There's no rush. Only screaming a little longer.
To me, now isn't the time to be vindictive.
In position.
He sounds like he's doing okay. I know you're angry at him, but we still have to help him. Get lost!
Okay, another guy cleared out.
How annoying. Get lost!
What? No, oh my god, he was going the wrong way, so my ultimate just flat out missed. Come on, game. Why do you do this to me? Are you part shark? Yes. Ellen is part shark.
Understood.
She's a shark girl.
Clear out.
Good job, Malloy. How are you doing, Malloy, by the way? Minus the fact you only got 5 hours of sleep like me. fire
I'm at your
weakness.
disposal.
Hey, don't look for let's fire it up.
You could have made a good
Focus and
joke.
token.
Wanna see the Reds come? Ready to roll out. I shall.
Only the brave. Victory will be ours.
Oh, you should have committed. Always commit to the bit, even if it's bad. Even if the bit is bad, you have to go for it. You're physically hurting, you're so tired. I'm not that bad yet, but I'm getting close. Like, I'd say I haven't had a good night's sleep in a few days now. Yesterday wasn't too bad, but it was like broken up a little. But then, obviously, Sunday night, I couldn't sleep because the person above me was like building furniture, I think, at like ridiculous hours, so it was super loud. Then Monday, I slept okay Monday night, but it was just broken up. And then last night, I forever couldn't go to sleep. I think it was because of the humidity. But like I went to bed at my normal time of 1, and I didn't fall asleep until like a little after 2. You got up to give Gracie her medicine. Then you're gonna be laying back down for a few more hours. Makes sense. I thought about going back to sleep this morning as well. But then I was like, I probably won't sleep well tonight if I do that. And since I have work tomorrow, I decided it was just better if I stay up, and hopefully I'm tired tonight and just sleep well so that I'm a functioning human tomorrow for work.
Hollow activity is on the rise.
Because I have no idea what will be happening at work tomorrow, because obviously everybody's been out for a week and a half, plus I was out for an extra week. Yep, tomorrow's gonna be rough for sure. You have work tomorrow as well, I assume?
Dirty tricks.
We're just getting started.
My condolences that you also have work. I think most people do. I know my sister has work tomorrow as well. My dad normally would, but he took tomorrow and Friday off, so.
Come on, face me head on.
You have tons of meetings tomorrow as well? Jeez. See, I have no idea if... I'm assuming I'll have some meetings, because I bet my boss will want to talk about what we're doing for the year. But I have no idea, because I was out the week before Christmas break, so that's when all that would have been set up. Well, I hope tomorrow goes better than you think it will.
The target is just up ahead. Can you keep going?
Just know you won't be alone in your suffering. Maybe that'll make it easier.
Our champion deserves a rest.
I'm here.
Yeah, no problem. I didn't look at what typings were good. And of course, that's a robot.
Now things are starting to get a bit tricky. Nevertheless,
Should have brought an
all
electric
of the
type with me.
civilians out here. None left behind.
This one's a real crowd pleaser.
The brave fear nothing.
Hey, I still got an S rank. I don't really need the typings. None of these are that challenging, I just haven't done them yet. So I'm just going through all of them to get resources so when characters come out that I actually care about, I will hopefully have enough pulls to get them. I'm living the gacha game life. There's like a character coming out at the end of this month and then one in February that I want to pull for.
How about a breather, pretty?
You also missed it, Malloy. 2 days ago I was watching Rhea's stream and she's been doing a Soul Silver Nuzlocke. And she's lost like 11 Pokemon so far. She's having a rough go with it.
Let me show you how it's done.
Yes, 11 is a lot. I think she lost one of them when wild Pokemon exploded on her.
I pledge my honor!
It was like an explosion crit.
Good work, Glider. There's no retreat now.
Drink full and we're going.
Watch and learn! Again.
I mean, it just happens sometimes, right? Especially if you're not playing around it. But yeah, I think Soul Silver is probably slightly tougher than Fire Red was. Like, I think Fire Red's considered the easiest. I think Emerald is up there in difficulty, I'm not sure. I know it's popular, but
Let's fire it.
I'm at your disposal.
not sure if
Wanna
it's
see the Reds?
Touch my tail.
actually considered difficult or not.
Need something?
I only handle technical matters.
You'd have been shocked Pikachu at it, like Splashy's death. You would have been yelling. 100% you would have been yelling. If you remind me after my stream, I can show you the clip that was made of the death. It's pretty funny.
Style of dancers. Now isn't the time to admire their moves.
I remember you yelling over Splashy. You were specifically yelling at me.
Ready to continue.
Oh,
Ethereal. Watch out.
hate this boss fight, man. It's so annoying.
Potential energy. Thanks for your business.
There was nothing to warn you about. You chose to stay in.
Stay focused. Enemies are looking tired already.
Better dodge.
I want to hit the other one now. So one of the annoying things about this boss fight is you have to kill them both at the same time, or they will respawn. So in a way, you're correct that it's a bit Dark Souls-like, because in Elden Ring there's a boss like that. So yeah, at the very end there, when she started like singing at the very end, if like, I think it's like 5 or 10 seconds go by with that singing, she like revives the enemy. You didn't think it was possible? You had gotten like screeched or, oh, it was tail whip. You had gotten tail whipped twice. So you are at like half defense, which is why it was possible. Normally it wouldn't have been possible at all. Yeah, it's pretty annoying how in Pokemon it doesn't show the statuses you have on you. I would honestly suggest if you ever want to like get into Pokemon a lot, like if you ever think you'll want to do challenge runs in the future at all, I would do I would play Pokemon Showdown. Because honestly, on their UI, it's super nice because they'll show you like all the debuffs that you have, or buffs. So like show if you have two times attack or like half attack, defense, whatever.
Somewhere safe to hide.
It also like tells you all the move stuff, and I think you can put commands into the chat, and it'll give you even more information as well. I know, it's super helpful. I think when it comes to other games for you, right? Don't you... You've played like what? You've played Final Fantasy and stuff before, but... Don't you normally play on like, I guess, easier difficulties if there's the option to? And I'd say usually on easier difficulties, yeah, stat buffs don't really matter as much. Like when I played Witcher 3, honestly I played it on the easiest difficulty because I just cared about the story. But I know if I had played it on higher difficulties, I would have actually had to
Okay then.
care about all the different like magic types. I would have had to care about all like the potion making and stuff. All of that actually would have mattered, but I sort of just got to ignore all those components because I was playing on the easiest difficulty, so I could just sort of go, haha, click funny attack button and win most of the fights. You're thinking more Final Fantasy X status moves are bullshit? Are you saying the status moves in Final Fantasy X are bullshit? See, I haven't played Final Fantasy X. I've played 1 through 5.
We are approaching the atrium.
I've basically played all of 6. I think I'm technically currently on the final dungeon. And then I've played Final Fantasy Remake, and I played a little bit of the original Final Fantasy VII, but honestly I didn't like original Final Fantasy VII. It's one of my hot takes, along with not being a huge fan of Final Fantasy VI, compared to like, say, Final Fantasy V.
Watch out. More ethereals incoming.
Yeah, it's not your playstyle at all. I get you. I'm definitely a very, like, I guess melee-focused person. So generally in my games, I'm like, no magic. I just like attack and defense.
Clear out.
But then some games sort of make you do magic stuff, and that always bothers me. Like in Final Fantasy VI on the dungeon I'm on,
Out of the way.
I think I'd like need to switch my party to a magic play style. And I just really didn't want to at the time, plus I was pretty burned out because I'd played 6 Final Fantasies in a row at that point. So I was like, I don't want to do this, I'll get back to it. And now it's been like 3 years and I haven't gotten back to it yet. So yeah, I can totally feel you on playstyle things. Where sometimes you're just like, you love magic? Disgusting. Disgusting magic user. I like hitting things. My job is easy. I bet you enjoy blue mages. You're like out there copying spells and stuff. Meanwhile, I'm just like the basic warrior knight classes. And I go, haha, I hit you. Maybe I'll be wild and do a paladin sometimes and like have a heal. It's sort of like when I used to play Dungeons and Dragons with my friend. I was never like a sorcerer or anything. I think the 2 classes I mainly played were paladin. Is what I did like my longest campaign with. And then the last campaign that I had going at one point, I was just a rogue, so I literally had no magic whatsoever. The physical attackers are great, but you prefer magic. I mean, I get it. Magic can be fun. I could just never get into it. I sort of do like games though where there's like not a class system and you can just like interact with both as much or as little as you want.
Don't mess up my man.
Like for example in Kingdom Hearts, you can, there's like a little bit of modification you can do, but it's more like how you scale. So it'll be like, oh, you'll be like magic focused early, but then your attack and stuff like catch up later. Or you can do it where it's like you have high attack first and then your magic catches up later, but by the end of the game you'll always have both if you just max your level. That's sort of like my favorite playstyle. It's like I don't have to make a choice. I can have both. You don't understand D&D. As in you don't understand how to play Dungeons and Dragons, or you don't understand the appeal of Dungeons and Dragons?
I'll help this time.
Say no more. Yes, master.
The terrific spot.
Both. Okay, I can get not understanding the rules of it. What do you mean you don't understand the appeal? I mean, it's basically like playing anything with your friends, except you have more control because you can make up stuff for the most part. So you have more agency compared to a normal video game or board game or something. Yeah, it is all made up. It's called having an imagination. Imagine needing structure. I mean, you can have campaigns that have more structure. It really depends. I feel like Dungeons and Dragons is one of those things where it's like, if you have the correct group that fits your play style, you'll have fun with it. But if it's not a group that fits your play style, you might struggle a bit more than you would otherwise.
We fighting? Okay, let's get ready.
Because you can definitely have dungeon masters that make it more structure, and it's like pretty linear overall, where you're going like point A to point B. It's pretty obvious what you have to do.
The way is blocked.
But you can also have ones where it's
Let's
a lot
keep going
more
up the stairs.
free. And I feel like everyone starts out with Dungeons and Dragons like needing structure until they sort of get a hang of the basics. And then you feel comfortable doing like the weird stuff. Yeah, Malloy, it's made up. But I mean, video games are made up too. It's not a predefined game. So do you just like being told, I guess, what to do in your games? Like you don't want agency? Like, is your problem with, I guess my question here is your problem with Dungeons and
I
Dragons
set the meeting time a little early.
that it's like so open you sort of have decision paralysis?
Let's get rid of this. That's why you got here early? To deal with the Ethereum?
You hate exploring. I cannot relate.
As an attendant,
The first thing I do in every game that I have is I like poke around every corner and avoid the main mission. I'll like see the main mission and I'll start running the other way, instantly doing a side mission instead.
What a pain.
a deep clean.
You deal with that IRL, you don't want that in all your games. Okay, I can understand that. I can understand just sort of like wanting the game to tell you what to do and you sort of go through the motions, right? Instead of being forced to make all the decisions yourself. You also don't mention plants can hide items. It's because they don't matter. Yes, you can find items on the ground and in plants, but they're so arbitrarily spaced. That's like one thing I hate about those early Pokemon games. It's like, why do they have those hidden items? They make zero sense, and there's like no way to tell what's in them. Items matter, but you could like buy items.
Lilac is over there. Let's go talk to her.
That's sort of my point, is that you could just buy items,
Take this.
so you would have everything you need.
Okay. Better done.
Like, say there was some way to tell. Like, say, you know, there was a different colored pixel or something on parts of the ground or on the plants that had items. Then I would have told you, and I would have been like, oh, if you look out for X, you'll be able to find items. But there's no way to do that. You literally just have to either know where the items are, or you have to blindly check every single one. And it's like, I don't get why they added that in the game. It's sort of like in Dark Souls. Dark Souls has hidden walls in it. And it's like, the idea of hidden stuff is cool, right? Because it's like, oh, you discovered something you wouldn't expect to. So like, if you discover a hidden wall, it's like, wow. But then the problem is, if there's no way to tell that it's a hidden item or hidden wall or something, you just start going and checking every single feature to be like, is there something hidden behind this? And then that sort of kills the point of it, in my opinion, from a game design perspective.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gotten mad after you guys helped me.
Okay, you're correct, there were no elixirs and stuff for recovering your PP points. But one, like I said before, you don't actually need those to get through the Elite Four. And two, we were able to give you those anyway, instead of having to check.
Me, Esquire Lycon. Esquire Lycon. Time to showcase your real power.
He's getting even more edgy.
Take them down.
Yes, and I didn't want you wasting time checking them all. That's why I purposely did not tell you.
It is done. They should no longer be.
Because if you were checking literally every single plant and every single part of the ground, that would have been an extra, like, 4 streams of content.
Only the brave will.
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
It was called Being Efficient. And you got your max elixirs in the end.
That person just now looks super suspicious.
Ethereal
These
energy
look likely
detected
to be.
ahead.
We should go after them. The smell of ethereals. How disgusting. You needn't worry. Leave the cleaning to me.
Warning. Strong ethereal energy detected up ahead.
That thief was able to get through despite being so small and weak. We should be more vigilant. Say no more. Yes.
You, again, yes, you could have collected all the items. I think you could have not collected it and also not, had us give you the extra items, and you still wouldn't have had an issue.
Get back.
I think you could have played through the Elite Four with the items you had going into it, and you would have been perfectly fine.
Don't look straight at the moon.
I don't think you are in any danger of ever losing that run.
But there are some supplies up ahead. I'll go by your decision, Master Foxy. The path ahead seems to be blocked by Ethereals. Don't worry, I'll clear the way for you. Understood. With this power,
Wasn't about losing the run, it was about winning without losing any more Pokemon. Yeah, and you didn't lose any Pokemon, did you?
we're surrounded by Ethereals. Though matters not. Please allow me a little time to deal with them.
I think the only time I was like actually worried was that one time you got poisoned. And you didn't have antidotes because the rare candies had like overwritten the antidotes. I think that's the only time I was like, oh shit, and like actually like felt bad and was worried.
Things don't look too good. Let's deal with the surrounding Ethereals first.
Sacrifices must be made in Nuzlocke.
How annoying.
Next time, if you ever do a Nuzlocke again, you should do the level cap requirement, where if you have a Pokemon that's over leveled, you're not allowed to use it.
Stand still.
Don't mess up my
Makes the decision making a lot more fun.
Get lost. Huh. The thief is just.
No, no, no. The fun is not knowing if you can, is having to make tough decisions. That's where the fun comes in. If it's all hunky-dory and easy the whole time, where's the fun in that?
Want to see the Reds come ready to roll out?
Only the brave will win. Okay, let's get ready.
I think if I ever decide to do a Pokemon run, which I might a few months from now, I might actually do like a Kaizo Iron one.
Let's go, Proxy. We don't have much
Fire
time.
signals detected.
Kaizo Iron one is literally just having fun gambling.
And with Lucy's voice,
So the Pokemon community doesn't want you to know. It's literally just gambling. Like obviously there is a skill component as well. But like everything from the lab is just can you gamble and get something that's even possible to beat it with. Once you're out of the lab, it's more skill based. But the whole part in the lab is, oh yeah, opponent got a good Pokemon and yours is trash. Well, guess you lost this run. So I think I'll be able to beat Point Crow's time. It depends. Like obviously it's possible you just have like crap luck, right? Like there were a few runs where he had pretty bad luck. I'll give him that. But there were also like tons of runs where I think he made bad decisions, and that's why he lost. Like I'm pretty sure he could have won some of the
let's go take a look.
earlier runs. He just made too many mistakes,
More
and it cost him.
Not gonna happen.
But maybe I'm also just overestimating how easy it is.
Victory is in sight.
But I feel like between watching him play and watching some of the other people I've watched, I think I would have a good idea of what I'd have to do.
Boss, he escaped through the fissure.
Like what Pokemon are good, what Pokemon moves you want, that sort of thing.
Feeling about this?
Now's not the time for this. Focus on dealing with the ethereals in front of us. Proxy, where are our bikes?
The fissure took them to a place not too far away. Come with me.
The flames follow our clothes.
Barry, how's the situation at Cinder Lake looking?
Rising ether concentration levels detected. And I've also detected that Cinder Lake's heat signature is shrinking.
I knew it. Cinder Lake is in trouble.
We're almost there. Our rides are up ahead.
I don't know if you're here, Mallory, when I was saying earlier, but I'm hoping either tomorrow or Friday I'll actually like set a schedule for the year, like a stream schedule that I'll do my best to stick to.
Hey!
It's useless. He's completely turned into an ethereal.
Damn it! This is all Lucius is doing. He's the one conspiring with the Inca Corporation to extinguish Cinder Lake.
That's right. So long as the world runs out, he can do whatever he pleases.
Warning. Rising ether activity detected.
What? Fear nothing.
Only champions think history.
Or more.
Don't get hurt. His attack mode has changed. Watch out, everyone.
Out of our way, old man! If this keeps up,
Yeah, so my overall plan, I think, is I'll have like Saturday morning streams, and then I'll have Tuesday and Wednesday night streams. And then that way, if, on like Wednesdays, if we're doing collab content or something, it's pretty easy.
face me head on. There's more to battle. Glory!
Have you decided on any of like the collab games I sent you, if you're interested in any of them? I think between the two of them, personally I think you would like Bread and Fred a bit more, but that's also just my guess. Maybe I'm completely wrong.
Want to see the red scar?
Let's start the experiment. Only the
Need something? Huh? You sure you want me to join?
Sorry, everyone. I got here too late. Leave the red team.
Right.
It doesn't matter how many teams that show up.
Impressive, Deputy Chief. You're not gonna turn
Yeah, watch the trailers. Let me know what you think.
I won't miss. Combat isn't my thing. With a clear mind, arrows fly through.
Ready?
Oh my god, I thought that was it. Is this an unskippable cutscene in my video game?
If only I had a bang size sword. Sounds like you're trying this fight too, Emma. Don't worry, Pete. Leave it to me.
She's coming.
Shoot! I'll just explode!
Ow.
For real this time.
Ow.
Blake is about to strike Emma. First count!
Who's the
This is so much harder than I thought it would be. Is there a plot to this game? There is. There's a whole story. Right now, though, I'm just going through the story missions on hard mode because I'm trying to get resources for characters that will be coming out later this month and next month. But yes, there's a whole story to the game. And honestly, it's a pretty good story, I would say.
So with the cake, would ya?
I've just already done literally all the story content in the game, so I'm not currently working on that.
Make way.
Max potential energy.
Hitting the mark is all that matters.
It also probably doesn't help. Well, one, I'm skipping all like the story cutscenes that they keep showing, and two, I'm technically doing them, I think, in reverse order overall, because that's just how they show up on the system. Like, technically, the first one I think is here, and you like go up as you unlocked them, but I'm just doing it from the top down because it's easiest.
I only handle technical.
I'm here, so we're good.
Need something?
We fighting? Take me.
But yeah, that's honestly the fun part about gacha games, is they usually have decent stories overall, and you don't actually have to really interact with the whole gacha system if you really don't want to.
Our champion. Cereal. So that's how you wanna go, huh? Smash like an out of the park home run.
Lucy, I know you're in a hurry, but please, hold your horses. It'd be a real shame if we were too noisy and classified now.
Gotcha now.
I'm here.
Foxy, where did Casa go?
Let's search the area first. Looks like this isn't the right way.
Oh, hello, big guy.
The flames follow my flow.
Only champions make history. I think this place is a storage area.
It's the exit.
Oh, fishing.
Let's go. There's Casa. Looks like she's waiting for someone. Caesar trusted you. What are you doing running with them?
Hang on, Lucy. I can explain.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that. It's just that the town is in dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas, we've been running low on money and resources.
Punch.
What? You never mentioned any of this before.
Electric.
Wanna see the red scarf?
I only hand practice is vital.
Need something?
My electric
I'll ask
guys
my
aren't that
colleagues.
good. I hate doing electric levels.
Hey, you sneaky little creep! Don't run in out! Where are the others? Darn it! The path's blocked. Should we go around in them? Blocked
Stay
again!
calm. Look around.
Dead
The
end.
wall on the left doesn't seem very sturdy. Looks like we can break through it.
Awesome, Enna! I get the feeling It's trying to lure us in, and
At this point, the only option is to catch up and take it down as fast as possible. I'm here.
So many ethereals, man. Dude, why did it say this is an electric level? I don't think any of these guys are particularly weak to electricity.
Oh, this little one is so cute. I'll just explode.
Some of these sounds sound like they're like Gur from Invader Zim.
ever heard the
I've
whistle of
never
arrows
actually
in
seen
flight?
Invader Zim.
Ready for a fiery feast?
I think Invader Zim was like, it was either slightly before my time, or just like slightly before I started watching, what, it was on like Nickelodeon or something? Cartoon Network.
Deputy Chief, there's another wall here that can be broken.
Great. Let's take the shortcut as well.
The Doom song. I'll look that up after stream,
Out of
yeah.
the way, Emma! Don't block the path!
Let's make this quick.
But yeah, what channel was Invader Zim on? Was it Nickelodeon or is it like Cartoon Network? I know it's one of them, but I'm not 100% sure which one.
Commence demolition! Here we go.
I won't miss.
You're a Nick kid, but it feels like more Cartoon Network vibes. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. But I don't know why, like in my brain, I feel like remember seeing commercials for it on Nick. But it does give those Cartoon Network vibes, which is why I'm confused about it.
I only hate.
Want to see the red scarf?
Are we fighting? Take me.
It's just been so long since I've watched any of those that I can't remember for sure.
Let's move. Ethereal. Watch out.
Don't worry. I'll take care of him.
That's right.
I keep meaning to stop and get water between these levels, and then I just keep forgetting. For like the past 5 levels, I'm like, man, I should go get water. And then I finish the level and I just start the next one. So yeah, Bread and Fred is similar to chained together, getting over it, all those.
These trucks are in the factory.
The nice thing that it does have, though,
We're really dangerous.
is you can play it like the normal way, if you really want to. Or you can play it, you can basically toggle a setting where, if you, like, fall, you can just, like, warp yourself to the highest point you had been to so far. Or, like, a checkpoint system, it's something like that. So it's not, like, completely, screwing you if you turn that setting on.
The parts recycling plant is just up ahead.
I tried a little bit of bread and bread with a friend, and it was fun. The one problem was my friend was in Australia, so the lag was super bad, so it was basically unplayable. But because we both live in the US, it's not that big of a deal. And I think we'd be able to play perfectly fine. I think one of my friends even like played with someone in the UK and it was fine. So it should work well.
Explosive items detected in the vicinity.
Burn into the ground.
Warning. Bernice has activated reckless charge mode.
Who's that? What terrible taste.
Someone who uses golden damsel in distress as their internet username has no right to question my taste.
This one won't be easy. Watch out.
Where's the rabbit?
I'm unstoppable!
I love Lighter, he just punches. So my playstyle. Even though all these characters in this game are similar.
Biosignals detected in the area ahead.
Great. Piper's already here.
I can. Wow, Piper. You.
Bernice, are you okay?
She's a cat siren!
Bernie, you won't just take someone's tail if you don't know them.
Oh yeah! First thing you need to be a scratch under the chin, right?
Don't patronize me.
No, I think you're doing it, Angie.
You're watching Rabbit and Steel and don't understand anything that's happening. So Rabbit and Steel is a bullet hell game. So basically it's, it'd be, in this case, you and me fighting a bunch of, bosses
I'm here.
I only handle
and
technical matters.
trying to not die.
Take me.
Is it time to clock? Oh, me?
Wait,
Sure,
that's why I said you would like Bread and Fred probably more. Yeah, get Bread and Fred. I'm down to play that with you at some point.
Why are we being places?
It seems the enemy has access permissions to allow them to change the stage environment.
There's a test target right up ahead.
Gotta love silly exploding enemies. You got it, yay!
Everyone, watch out! These monsters are cheating.
Yeah, just let me know when you'll want to play it, cause I'll need to set up desktop Discord, I think. Just for audio purposes for my stream.
We're at a disadvantage in a drawn-out battle. Let's go after the target first.
Ever heard the whistle arrows in flight?
It should be very fun to play. I am looking forward to it for one.
Why aren't you laughing? The flames fall
And I know there will be much raging by probably both of us when we do stupid things.
ready for a fiery feast.
This little one's gotcha.
Maggie, I see it! Hey, step right there!
Oh.
Why aren't you laughing?
Taking down cheating enemies? I am
I swear it's this one enemy. Why the game was like, yes, there's electric weakness.
I'm enjoying the fight.
Just this one robot. Everything else has just been normal guys.
fine.
Watch out, surprise attack.
Who's the pathetic one now?
Bleeding the cranky. It must be one of the missing test monsters.
Did I even do that fast enough? Oh good, it was 4 minutes. Whew! I was getting nervous as it was getting close to 3.5 minutes on my clock. I was like, oh, am I gonna be too slow? Okay, I'm gonna get water real fast. I'll be back in just a second. And just like that, I'm back. I did remember myself. I'll be honest, the only reason I remembered myself is because it brought up the go to sleep thing.
I only handle technical matters.
Because,
Want to see the Reds
as I
car
said
shooting
earlier in
roll
the
out.
stream, for some reason they still
Take me.
force you to go to sleep at night in this game. Even though they've like sort of killed the day-night cycle thing a bit. Because you can automatically move time now. While when the game first came out you couldn't.
Master, you have reached the data collection area. Data pile 1 initializing.
Great. It's just up ahead.
you assholes.
Activation complete. Next installation location has been marked.
Lucky it's not too far this time.
Cool. Grab that data pile and let's move.
Right away, Your Highness.
Data pile 2 initializing.
Oh my god, I thought it was gonna set itself to explode.
Activation complete.
We just need to install one more and it's done.
The perfect installation location has been selected for you.
Watch out. More ethereals incoming.
Get out of the zone. No, why is this guy in the zone?
Caesar, I'll help.
There it is.
Why aren't you laughing?
Please, enemy, get out. Get out of the zone so my thing charges faster.
The flames follow our flow.
Okay, should be good.
Activation complete.
Nice. On to the next.
Warning. Biosignals detected near data pile 2.
Let's go, Belle.
My data pile.
Is this a hidden fissure?
Biosignals detected nearby.
Hurry up!
There they are!
Move it up.
Lighter, you know those people?
Don't think so. But judging by their getups, they're in a biker gang too. We're just getting started.
Hold it right there!
Lighter. Sounds like you're tougher than Bella. But all that stuff about you losing before, is that all true?
Of course it's true. I mean, winning isn't everything in that kind of race. Hey, Lighter! You better take this serious. Don't try to find excuses when you lose. I pledge my honor!
Punch.
Why aren't you laughing?
Punch.
Stop yelling my name like that. Weird.
Dude, that one was 4 minutes. I feel like I was cutting that one close. I thought it would be a bit longer. It took so long to run between all the places.
Wanna see the Reds come?
Let's start the experiment. We fighting?
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
deployed, so it's relevant.
They talk less than actual rebels, which is good. Make one!
The second batch of test targets has been deployed. We are thick. Evil must be slain. There's public security too? Is this a training program for theater leaders?
I've always wanted to see what they can do. Arrows fly
I feel like I'm doing this so slowly.
Ready? Every effort counts!
Yeah, I'm here. Combat isn't my thing.
The flames follow our clothes.
Test target deployed.
Please tell me that's fast enough. Oh, thank God. Fire. I can do fire levels easily.
Want to see the red scarf?
Need something?
Only the brave woman. Okay, let's get ready.
Between beneath and light, I'm set on fire type levels. It's just those damn electric levels. Because my home also isn't totally built out yet.
Let's go, manager. I've got the data files.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough. We've got ethereals. Been drawn in by the data pile.
Don't worry, manager. I'll handle it.
I'm here.
Okay, one down.
Got one installed. Manager, let's go to the next location. More ethereals. And this seems tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover.
Hold on to breathe. Gotcha now. Gotcha.
Okay, 2 down. One more.
All right, just one data pile left.
Let's move.
Go, 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 go.
Don't worry, manager. I'll take care of these guys in no time. How are you holding up?
Did you hear that?
Easy. Shouldn't even be close to the time limit. Yeah, 3:30. Easy. Get 5 more levels here.
Piper, get yourself together!
I'm totally together.
Punch.
Don't burn yourself out, please.
What was that just now?
Let's catch up with them.
Oh, he's running away from me.
Piper, there's that strange enemy again.
Can't let our guard down.
Burn! Are you hot?
Oh my god, he disappeared.
Come on, face me head on!
Stop the raging blade!
Ready! This party is just getting started! Huh? Where'd they go?
Already at like 2 minutes? Jeez.
Don't you think this all feels strangely lonely?
Huh? Does it? Why aren't you laughing? Victory is in sight! A wolf punch! And one stab!
Come on. Respawn to these guys.
There it is.
Is that somebody up ahead?
Piper! Where are you? Piper! Piper!
In all my years as a proxy, this is the first time I've ever seen somebody try to find someone with echolocation.
Tire marks from a truck. She must have been stopped here. She can't have gotten that far. She'll be able to hear. I knew it! How dare you lay a finger on Piper? I'm gonna teach him a lesson. Piper! Oh, they didn't hurt you, did they?
Ha! Those greenhorns couldn't hurt a flea. If they didn't threaten to scratch steel tanks, I wouldn't have given them the time of day.
So many enemies doing all these at once. Get to see how repetitive the enemies can be a bit. It's like it wasn't made to be done all in a row like this.
Actually, I've seen him somewhere before. They're just folks trying to make ends meet in the alley.
You're a hot leader. Ready for a fiery beam?
Okay, I have 3 more here. Then I think I have 1 more chapter I have to do. Wait. Oh, I'm stuck with just lighter for this mission. No, this might make it actually difficult to get an S. No! I can't just brain off for maybe.
Proxy, we're running out of time. We have to stop those guys in the hollow. I'm relying on you to find the shortest route. What a drag. Take the shortest route, and I'll handle any enemies along the way. That was close. I almost stepped on Eos's foot just now. I'd be stuck carrying Eos if I did.
Yeah, kill both of them, please. Oh, did I get off there? Oh, this is good for timing. Let's go.
Keep going, Proxy.
Target enemy has entered the fissure.
The main force should be over there. By the way, Proxy, thanks for guiding.
Hey, you there! Beat it! I'll take you.
To deal with you, fists are more than enough. Things are about to get violent.
Dude, this guy's so tanky.
Play fade, Ash, for me. Things are about to get violent.
God, I hope this isn't like a 3-minute timer. Oh, 5 minutes. Not even close. I was waiting for it to be 3.5 minutes and me to be like, what the fuck, how am I supposed to do that faster? Thank God, though.
What was that just now?
What's up with
Weird
you?
enemy.
Just can't put a guard down.
Let's line up.
There it is.
Is it what? Where'd it go? Why aren't you laughing?
Who's next?
I meet again, you big wolf. Miss me?
You looking like you know it.
Good work, Glider. Look out!
Caesar.
We're just getting started.
Victory is in sight!
Easy.
Looks like there's someone up ahead.
Gotta take him out quick. Let's go.
Eyes on the sky. Woo!
One more? Yeah, one more. Then we should be on to the last chapter, which I might not be able to S-rank. I think I'll be tougher than the ones I've currently
There are a
had.
few enemies ahead.
Being happy's what counts. Take them all.
It's the emblem of our old enemy's gang. Let's go after them.
Please continue onwards.
Happy's what counts. Back to get us. Yeah, yeah. I like that.
Speculation. The enemy is behind the debris.
You.
It's Andreas. Turns out he really was tricked by them. Bugs, you better hurry.
There's no retreat now!
What's your honor really worth?
Move it. Out of my way.
Back to get us.
Move it.
Andreas, the challenge isn't over yet.
Not so me. Take that.
I won't budge! And one stab!
Leave here alone.
Make way.
I think this guy was the reason last time I didn't
Being happy's what counts.
do it in time.
Home is where the...
I think you're only playing as lighter.
Let's roll!
So easy when your guys are max level though. No. I've waited 4 levels. It's time for a break. No, game, it's not. It's time to move on to chapter 5.
Want to see the red scar?
I'm at your disposal.
We fighting?
Touch my tail? No.
Let's fire it!
Officer 148, Juyuan, ready.
Okay, let's see if I can do these fast enough, because I don't have any of the new characters who are actually very strong for this, so
Something strange has
it
appeared.
might actually be a bit
Be careful,
difficult.
everyone.
Take this. Get back.
Stop resisting.
I'm scissors, you're paper.
Okay, that's round 1.
His energy is still increasing. Thanks. Wonder you made it right on time. Be careful, everyone.
That hit it.
Be careful.
Everyone, get down!
I do not have the damage, Jesus Christ.
Get lost!
Drop the weapon.
Thank you for your patience.
No. Please, just die. Thank you.
Hawkeye's ether activity is still increasing. We have to stop him. There's something blocking the way here. Huh?
Should we take a detour?
Just in the nick of time.
Leave these troublesome things to us.
Stay calm.
Surrender your weapon.
I'll fight that roadhouse.
God, they better have a long time limit on this, or I am gonna be so fucked.
Don't mess up my man. Take this.
Well done, bro!
Roxy, the way forward is open for you. Shot.
And then I think this is the normal boss battle. Does it start at phase 2?
Everyone, watch out for those stray guys. Markers indicate strong ether fluctuations there. That might be a weakness.
What's happening? There's more and more of those strange things!
Ether activity is rising. Oh no! Watch out, everyone!
His ether activity is still increasing. By inflicting disorder on him, we should be able to stop him. This guy's attacks won't stop. Watch out, everyone! Get lost!
Oh my god. How did I get hit by that?
Let's hurry it up!
A deep clean.
Justice always prevails!
For you, I'll eliminate any obstacles.
Oof. No. Don't do that again, brother. Oh, not again. I'm not gonna kill this in time, am I? Oh, it has so much health. Oh my god, it was literally one hit. Now I have to go through this. My time loss, no. Maybe I should land here. Oh.
Get back!
I got hit away from him. I'm not gonna hit him at all. Oh, I hit him slightly. We take those.
Maximum firepower!
Get lost!
Okay, was that in time? It makes me watch the credits? Sure, we'll watch the credits again. I'm surprised it doesn't let you skip this though. Oh, I love Grace so much. Corin's so cute with Eos. Oh, the two bros going at it. Sleepy Ellen. Lycan, who's basically a dad. Gonna make me watch the cutscene after this? No, I get to skip this one apparently. okay game. Oh, it was literally just have no agents defeated. I was worried about time for nothing. I was like, oh man, this is taking forever. I'm so screwed. Then it didn't even matter.
Amazing! I didn't know you could drive a train, manager. Is this railway route okay?
You're friends with Mr. Shimas, right? I'm familiar with this route. It definitely leads us as the dead end hollow. Do you know why the Hoshimi family is being hunted? Great. I think we got a few of approach.
The Hoshimi family has a long heritage. Leave it to me. I won't let them get in the way. They gave rise to the first generation of gold hunters, making significant contributions to the city. There were several other heads of the family who made significant contributions too. Each of them was an exceptional and unique warrior. They consistently upheld the Hoshimi family's reputation. Up until a certain point, when the Hoshimi family suddenly stopped prioritizing martial skills. They started to involve themselves in the city's management using their political power.
I know. We have a documentary about the Hoshimi family in our store. There are stories circulating on internet that the Hoshimi family possesses a secret that makes them stronger. Is it possible the urban legend has some truth to it?
I don't know much, but I have a way to find out. Manager, you can keep us in touch with the outside world, right? I can contact the Hoshimis
So
and
many
reach out to
enemies.
Miyabi's immediate family.
Oh, come on, dude. Why didn't you aggro earlier?
Out of the way.
Could have already been dead.
Get back. Get lost.
Yeah, is that it? Another S rank. Another 20 poly. On our way. Four more to go.
The mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead. Perhaps we can get info on crewmen there.
There's a lot of enemies nearby.
I meant to switch to Ellen.
Understood.
Okay, boss.
Out of the way.
Run, Lycan, run.
Careful. There's a mechanism nearby.
Well,
There are mercenaries everywhere. More enemies than I expected.
Being this heavily guarded, it must mean Perlman is nearby.
That's right! The bigger the slab of meat, the more onions you need.
The Palisman's layout is quite complicated. No wonder our enemy tried to escape here.
Don't worry, it won't be a problem for my bro.
Watch out for any ambushes ahead. I am so poorly. They really think we'd fall for that?
Let's give them a taste of some well-deserved punishment.
This should be the building's central area. It will likely be heavily defended.
The enemy's attacks are getting more intense.
They're not very tough though, so they go down easy.
Keep your patience.
Not good.
Jeez, are you hurt?
I still need to split more bullets than my previous record in under a minute frame.
Without Miyabi, everything feels so fucking slow.
Say no more. Move, please. They set up an ambush here too.
Get lost! Get back!
Or don't even try it. You're surrounded!
No worries, boss.
So many enemies. Okay, we're at 30 minutes on the timer. I'd say about 2/3 of the way through the level.
Is something wrong with Saga?
The enemy is all bark and no bite. Are they even trying? I'm out here working hard, so why do they get to slack off?
Can't waste your energy arguing in a place like this. Take this.
Okay. Another one gone. Oh my god, I forgot these guys spawned.
Nami!
Oh, Oh, I thought he was dead. Thought that'd go on the shield guy.
Okay.
The mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead.
Why is no one on guard? This feels too easy.
Access granted. Good. That's it.
Such power.
Proxy,
Military
what's that warning sound?
Nitro explosives?
No. The provision is not
Inside the
explosive.
building. It's a runway here.
They don't care about the safety of the hostages.
Enemies are gathering up ahead.
Up.
I'll look with you for a round.
Up.
No need. We'll just break through.
Surrender your weapon! No restrictions! Fire at will!
In position.
Get back.
Over 5 minutes. I'm not liking that. In terms of how long the time is taking.
What the? This area's about to collapse. Forget it.
Yeah.
Let's just ignore this mess. Someone's locked inside. Be buried here. We need to get rid of these guards quickly. No! Please don't kill me! What do you want from me? There's a risk of
Oh my
explosions
god, I
nearby.
thought it was finished.
Get out of here. Help! I don't want to die!
Quit being difficult, old man! If I fall down, we're done for!
There should be a spatial filter nearby. We can use that as a shortcut to save time.
Proxy, is this the way out of the hollow?
finish before 7 minutes? Okay, do none of these have a time component? Just gonna check them. Because I'm sweating about time on all of these, and then they keep not having a time component. Mission details, no agents defeated. Okay, they'll just no agents defeated. That makes life easier. Oh, this is a Miyabi only level. This should be free, baby.
The spot I fell on still hurts quite a bit. Moving through the hollow in my physical body is so uncomfortable. There's
Leave any fighting to me.
pile ahead.
You just go at your own pace.
We can determine the way forward once we extract the data from it. Great. We have the data on the surrounding hollow. But this isn't enough to calculate an escape route. We'll need to find more data. Thanks to you, Miss Hoshimi. We haven't had any trouble along the way. But something just doesn't feel right. The ether activity nearby seems to be increasing.
Your intuition might be right, Proxy.
Miss Hoshimi, is something wrong? The mechanism ahead should open the door. Leave it to me.
Let me out. Let me out.
There are enemies ahead. I'll take care of it. You can just hide for now.
God, Miyabi just cleaving everything instantly.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. But collecting the data will take some time. Miss Hoshimi, what the
Good stuff. You focus on processing the data. Leave the rest to me.
Open the diffuser. You'll be safe below it.
I don't need the diffuser wise, I just avoid it.
We have control authorization now. We can stop the ether current.
Nicely done. Now we can go all out.
There we go.
Amazing. The smart data structure of this blade looks really familiar. Strange. It's like a labyrinth of hollow observation data. Is it meant to trap something inside the scablet? A
So,
defense mechanism.
do you have a way to fix it?
Is this the enemy's handiwork? I'll try shutting it off.
Okay. Be careful.
The The defense mechanism is still running. Sub-control units A and B aren't responding. We'll have to find them. Miss Oshimi, there are 2 control terminals inside.
Let's just switch me.
Could you look for them?
Okay, I'll go take a look.
I've been hit. It's over. GG, we've lost, boys. Finally got hit for once.
Got enemies approaching. Be careful, Miss Oshimi. Miss Oshimi, I have a theory about your brain.
Oh, what the fuck?
Its internal data structure resembles a May-Colvin algorithm. We might be able to use hollow observation data to optimize it. Anyway, let's find the remaining observation data first.
Is this the device we're looking for?
Control Unit A is dealt with. Got 1 more to go. It should be nearby. Control permissions have been granted. We can turn off the mechanism now.
Proxy, you said there's a way to fix my blade?
Not necessarily fix it. More like an emergency adjustment. We'll use the information in the data pile to optimize the internal system. We can give it a try when we find the next data pile.
Alright. That doesn't conflict with our final objective.
Seems trouble's caught up with us again.
Thank you. Not a problem if we need here.
Observation data pile should be nearby. Once we find it, we can try adjusting the blade. The last hollow observation
I
data
trust you,
should be
Proxy.
behind this door.
Come on, just die.
And then I'll find a way in. Don't worry, Miss Oshimi. I'll do my best.
Okay. I'll leave it to you.
Great. It's open. I didn't expect an alarm.
So, let's hurry.
All right.
Take my blade. And watch out for enemy attacks.
Take the blade.
Thank you. Leave the enemies to me. You go hide.
Alright, I better not die to this thing. Oh my fucking god, dude. I'm so bad. Oh. Not gonna S-rank it because I died. There's no point. Ugh. I hate not being able to switch between people. It's so frustrating. Let's skip that one for now.
Let's see. The
Please
place we
note,
agreed to meet
there is a
Kirishima.
mechanism here that can move containers.
Gee, this really is a port. So much dust. I have a sensitive throat. Even a little dust can trigger a reaction. But it's no biggie. Let's keep going.
Okay. This round's going much better. to hit it. Look how nice counters are when you have more than one character. You get combo attacks too, it's great.
Clear mind. Arrow
I love having more than one character.
Hiroshima is just up ahead. Honestly, he's the last person I want to see right now. There's no other choice. I'll just have to suck it up.
Blah 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 blah. Oh, you have to make the arrow.
Tip. There is a special location sensor ahead.
What?
There's a device on the wall ahead that can be triggered by an arrow.
Go. Okay, how much more is there? I think that's about halfway through the level if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them explode. Lift it up. All I have to do is have my boy survive.
Stay on your feet. That ethereal keeps circling. Be careful with the cake, would ya?
Face the consequences.
What is that? Killed all that.
Thanks for accompanying me this whole way, partner. No need to worry. You should be happy for me. I can finally put an end to all this. Who's the pathetic one now? Catch my aim?
honest, sometimes I can't tell what's my electricity and what's his electricity.
Thought you red-handed.
Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight? This guy is too tough. Why don't we... No. Trust me. I can beat him. I have to.
Half health.
I detect Asaba Harumasa's vital signs are rapidly declining.
No. If this continues, he'll... Master. How strange. I thought I'd hate you. I ought to, but
Dude, come on.
it's a shame. I didn't get to see you one last time.
Whoa.
Yeah?
No. No characters defeated. Okay, this one should be easier than the last one, so...
Let's search for clues in this area and see if we can find anything on this
I'm
suspicious drug.
assuming I won't have issues,
Looks
but
like we've got a big one over there.
we'll see. I didn't even expect to have issues with the Masabi level, and literally lost that, so... It's possible I fuck up here too.
A bow is so convenient at times like this. It's perfect for someone as efficient as me. I think you mean lazy.
Understood.
Be gentle with the pace, would you?
Following orders.
Oh my! Now there's a familiar face. If
Hello.
someone from public security is here, I must have found the right place.
How do you do, my fellow
Okay, skip that.
This guy.
Like this
I
ethereal.
have a feeling it isn't your average ethereal. You're right. But worry about yourself first. I'd rather not have to scrape you off the floor here. Damn it! Don't underestimate me!
Huh?
I won't miss. Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight? Break away in one hit!
Sure. Huh?
Should be dead soon. There we go. Very easy. Unlike that one stupid one that I might lose again. We'll give it one more shot. Very last level that I have to complete. I get it done nice. If I don't, oh well. No agents defeated. So no dying. It's the one thing I have to do.
The spot I fell on still hurts quite a bit. Moving through the hollow in my physical body is so uncomfortable.
Leave any fighting to me.
Data pile ahead.
You just go at your own pace.
We can determine the way forward once we extract the data.
Forward.
Great. We have the data on the surrounding hollow. But this isn't enough to calculate an escape route. We'll need to find more data.
Walk
Thanks to
over
you,
here.
Sashimi. We haven't had any trouble along the way. But something just doesn't feel
Okay, I
right.
just have to play the last fight
Activity nearby
better.
seems to be
Because I
increasing.
basically just tanked everything last
intuition might
time.
be
Because I
right,
was like, oh, I have enough health, I'm fine.
Soshimi, is something wrong? The mechanism ahead should open the door. Leave it to
So
me.
I'm hoping I just play that fight better. And I don't get blasted
There
by
are
enemies.
ahead. I'll take care of this. You can just hide for now.
Maybe I'll save up some of my decibel meter and things for that fight. Might make it a bit easier. Okay.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. But collecting the data will take some time. Mr. Shimi,
Understood. You focus on processing the data. Leave the rest to me.
Dude, this is so much more stressful now knowing I've lost once and then like every hit matters for me. Okay, I tanked a hit there for no good reason. Fuck me.
we control authorization now. We can stop the ether code.
Nicely done. Now we can go all out.
Okay.
The smart data structure of this blade looks really familiar. Strange. It's like a labyrinth of hollow observation data. Is it meant to trap something inside the scabbard?
So, do you have a way to...
Dude, I can't believe I got hit. I feel so dumb.
Defense mechanism. Is this the enemy's handiwork? I'll try shutting it off.
Okay. Be careful.
What's that?
The defense mechanism is still running. Sub-control
Turn this
units A and
on.
B aren't responding.
Wait for the blabbing until it lets me switch
Mr. Shimi,
characters.
there are 2 control terminals inside. Could you look for them?
Okay. I'll go take a look.
Okay. Oh, it gives me my health back. Well, that's good to know. Oh my fucking god. Dude, I'm taking so much damage here. How do you not take damage from these assholes? They just rocket you to death. What the fuck, man? Ow. Ow.
Got enemies approaching. Be careful, Misoshimi. Misoshimi.
Dude, they're all spaced out. It's so fucking annoying.
Go
I need
on.
my enemies grouped up.
Its internal data structure resembles a maze-solving algorithm. We
See,
might
when they're
be able
grouped
to
up,
use
I can
hollow
boost them
observation
like
data
that.
to optimize it.
Is this the device we're looking for?
Control Unit A is dealt with, anyway. Let's find the remaining observation data first.
Jesus
Got
Christ,
one
I'm
more to
already
go.
30k
Control
health
permissions have
down.
been granted. We can turn off the mechanism now. It should be nearby.
Proxy, you said there's a way to fix my blade?
Not necessarily fix it. More like an emergency adjustment. We'll use the information in
Don't
the
see
data
any
pile to
health
optimize the internal
around.
system. We can give it a try when we find the next data pile.
Alright. That doesn't conflict with our final objective.
Okay, gives me my health back here too.
Thank you. Not a problem with me
Last
here.
observation data pile should be nearby. Once we find it, we can try
fucking
adjusting
God.
the blade. The last hollow observation
What?
just
I
keep
literally had hit them all. How is he attacking once I've hit like that?
I'll use it to adjust the scabbard first, and then I'll find a way out. Don't worry, Mr. Chief. I'll do my best.
Okay. I'll leave it to you.
Only took some damage. That wasn't too bad.
I didn't expect an alarm.
So, let's hurry.
Yes.
Take my blade. And watch out for enemy attack.
Inabi, take the blade.
Thank you. Leave the enemies to me. You go hide.
Victory, the only option.
Okay, this is going much better than last time. I don't know what happened last time. I just dropped the ball. That was not hard at all. Oh, thanks for the raid, Sando. ZZZ, I'm not sleeping, I'm raiding. Oh, I like that raid message. That's a good one. Ah, yes. I just finished the last of the story missions here. Went through the hard mode of every single one in order to get as much polychrome as possible. So now, I'm at 17,639 polychrome. So when new characters come out, I will be able to pull at least 100 times for them. And hopefully I will get the one I want. Or I will be a very sad boy. But because you raided, I'll do a few rounds of Scott Outpost. And Hollow Zero. Yeah, so 100 would guarantee me 1S. It's 90 for a guaranteed S rank. But there's a 50-50 chance that you get the banner S rank you're wanting. And then if you lose the 50-50 the next time, it's guaranteed you'll get the banner character. So it really just depends. Can do disorder.
Starlight, it's time to shine.
What characters do I want? So do you like come with equipment? No.
I have 2 guns.
I think it just has what you have on it. Or maybe it just has basic equipment
Is it
on.
work time? Is food included?
Let's go. I could go full electric team. No, let's go back. Anomaly build up.
Starlight, it's time to shine.
We fighting? Victory will be ours!
Let's just do my favorite team right now to play.
Let's start.
One of us, and let's light this hollow up.
So the next patch, Sando, will be, like end of this month. I think it's like the 27th, 21st. Somewhere around there, so I still have some time to build up. And also have a good sleep. I know it's hard to stick around after streaming, so I don't blame you. None of these really help me. Guess I'll just grab this one. But I don't like the fire option they have. Yeah. You can literally go this way and just get a bunch of items. It's probably the best. Actually, I never shouted out Sando. If for some reason you're watching and not following Sando already, he is a great friend of the stream. He usually plays World of Warcraft from what I've seen. But it's definitely worth the watch. Very chill vibes.
There's no retreat now!
Yeah, I could never get into WoW at all. Why does she call WoW League of Legends? They are nothing alike. Because she is who she is. Very true, Mike. Very true. Everybody knows that League is more like Warcraft 3 because it's a ripoff of the original Dota. Is it really Mal trolling though, or did she actually call it like League of Legends unironically the first time? Because I could see her doing that, and then trolling because of it, but I'd be surprised if she just started by calling it League. Fair enough. I don't know if she would know what League of Legends looks like, to be honest. Actually, she does. She's watched Ludwig play it. So she's at least now seen League. I don't think she ever knows what's going on during the League streams, though. So she would know Dota because of me. I blabbed to her about Dota. I don't know if she's ever actually seen Dota content, but she at least knows Dota exists. Oh yeah, League is impossible to follow if you don't know the game. I remember back in like, I don't know, 2012, 2013, somewhere around there, I had a friend who was into League, and I hadn't played any MOBAs before. So I'm like over at this friend's house, and he just tells me, oh, let's watch some like funny League clips. And I'm like, hey, I've never seen League before. He's like, oh, you don't have to know League. You'll find them funny still. So he like starts playing the video, and I just like am basically staring blankly at it the whole time because I have no idea what's going on at all. Just the whole time I'm like, what am I watching? And I would like just randomly laugh at points to make my friend not feel bad. And I was like, I'm pretty sure something funny was supposed to happen here. But yeah, if you've never played a MOBA before and you're just watching them, it is the most foreign thing in the world. Once you've played it a little, it's not too bad, but just watching it blind. Dota's more difficult than LoL. I agree, but I think in terms of watching, it's like same difficulty. For like playing, Dota's, I'd say, slightly more difficult, but in terms of watching, I'd put them as equivalent. And I also miss Fails of the Week. Sadly, I do not believe Fails is ever going to come back at all. I think Sunsfan is totally finished with it. League has power creep and it's annoying. Yeah. I mean, I think the problem with League is they power creep it so that you have to like buy the new champions or unlock the new champions. Dota's also had power creep, but because every hero in Dota is free, it doesn't really matter unless you just don't like the gameplay because of the power creep. Like, I feel like most Dota characters are still viable to play as. Well, I've at least heard in League that lots of like the older ones just are almost impossible to win with these days, because the new ones are so much more powerful. Honestly, the only reason I got into Dota over League is because it's what the majority of my friends played. Like, my roommate in college was a Dota player, so that's how I got into the game. If that hadn't been the case and he had been a League player, I honestly would assume I'd be playing League out of the two. But I haven't even kept up with Dota that much. I still watch, like one person who like plays Dota, maybe two. If you count Rhea, because she'll sometimes break out Dota, but very rarely these days. Got into Dota 1 when it was still on, WoW, okay. Wow. So you're an old Dota head. Yeah, I didn't get into it until it was, Dota 2. I think when I first started playing it, it had just gotten out of beta. yeah, I started playing Dota August 2013. So I think it was either just out of beta or like came out of beta like slightly after. But I've never touched Dota 1. You agree with Sun's fan about Elsie needs to be the guy in the horse? I think it would just be funny to have that as like an Arcana or something. Or as just one of the personas. I've never played Dota, but I played League from 2009 to 2013. Yeah, see, I just never got into League. It seems like something I would have, but I was too busy playing Flash games during those years. So it just never crossed my radar. Yeah, I know that Elsie used to be a guy on a horse in Dota 1, and that's why. Suns fan wants it. And that's why I think it would be good as a, like, persona or something for Elsie.
Things are about to get violent.
Ooh, shot. Let's refresh one more time. Yeah, we can grab this one.
What's
There
your
we
honor
go.
really worth?
Home is where the
Good night, Sando. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have a good night. Probably gonna finish up after this round anyway, because been streaming for 3.5 hours already. I'll have some things to do before dinner.
There's more to battle. Glory!
There it is. I'm unstoppable!
Are you saying that Mike Cassandra's actually going to bed at a reasonable time for once? Implying it then.
There's no retreat now. Out of the way.
Being happy's what counts.
I won't budge. Even one step.
Let me show you how it's done. Things are about to get violent.
You dare hurt my friend. Continue.
I pledge my honor!
Courage is power.
Oh,
Knowledge is
when was that guy still alive? I thought I'd killed all the small guys.
One step further. There's no retreat now.
Lighter than fire.
Watch and learn!
This party is just getting started.
Alright.
Courage is power. Knowledge is too. There's more to battle. Glory.
Being happy's what counts.
Play fade after me.
I'll take the HP one.
There's no retreat now. Courage is power. Knowledge is too.
Back to here.
Make way for the undefeated champion! Ha!
Dude, I love these gear rooms, but they take so long because it's just basically mini bosses.
Being happy's what counts.
Things are about to get violent.
You dare hurt my friend. Let's roll.
Let me at him. Next round.
There's no retreat now.
Drink full and we're going.
Watch and learn!
See, I can get this. guess we can just get this one too. Shouldn't be able to buy anything else. Then we can just deal with the final boss.
I'm unstoppable!
That was a lot of damage.
Courage is power! Not right?
Watch and learn! Make way for the undefeated champion! Let's off!
Good draining.
I won't budge! Even one stab!
I pledge my honor!
I can never kill that thing fast enough. Feel like you need a certain character to kill it fast.
One step further!
Don't have any of the ultimate items, I think, to give me faster ults. That's a bit of a pity. I guess I have one of them. Still feels like they're coming out pretty slow.
I'm unstoppable!
There we go. Okay, what do I get out of this? Ooh, 100 poly there. That's pretty good. Got lighters then. Then can level up combat potential a bit. Okay. I think that's where I will end it for the day. Actually, I have something in the remodeling shop. What? Why do I have something here?
Welcome in. What mods are you going for this time?
Let's have a level up for you.
You got any questions? Come find.
Okay. I will call it here for the day. I was originally gonna stream for only 3 hours. It's been over 3.5 hours now. So, whoops. I don't see any obvious raid targets for myself. I'll give you guys a second or two if you guys have any raid targets you suggest. I'll gladly take them. If not, we can just go with not raiding today. But no matter what, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the thanks Sando for the raid. And I hope you all are having a great new year. Not seeing anyone suggesting any raid targets, so yeah. Yeah, Mike, that's how mine are. The few people live who I watch are just bigger, and I always feel weird rating super big people as a very small streamer. It always feels like I'm trying to leech off of them, so think we'll just go with not rating, but thanks for stopping by, and hope you have a good night and a good new year. I'll see you guys all hopefully on Saturday. I think that's the next time I plan on streaming. If not, it will be next Tuesday. Have a good night.